Zumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe, Libito Laka Kike. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure that you like it. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you subscribe, honey, because we are trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, right? I mean, we can't be on 4,000 subscribers forever, for ages and stuff like that. Anyway, but on this video we are talking about Thabo Besta's mom. Was Thabo Besta's mom a deadbeat mom, or is Thabo Besta's mom a deadbeat mom? Why am I talking like these people are dead already and stuff like that? But anyway, is Thabo Besta's mom a deadbeat mom? If you don't understand that deadbeat stuff, let me just quickly refresh you. A deadbeat parent is someone who doesn't do anything for the child, who's not there for the child emotionally, physically, financially. They are just gone. They are just alive, but just they are not there in their children's life. So we're talking about that because obviously people are talking, and especially males are talking, that Thabo Besta's mom is a deadbeat mom, because obviously in South Africa most of the times we know males who are, or fathers who are deadbeat fathers. So right now we're talking about a female, because obviously males are indulging in the whole topic. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video.
Welcome to Gossip Cafe.
So guys, I talked about Thabo Besta's story growing up and all of those things, and her mom and his mom and stuff like that. So just to refresh you on that one as well, Thabo Besta was raised by his maternal grandparents while Thabo Besta's mom went to work or whatever that she was doing. We don't know the information about if Thabo Besta's mom would come back and spend time with Thabo Besta when Thabo Besta was young. Was she doing groceries? Was she there emotionally and physically, like the motherly bond and stuff like that? Was she there? And also we spoke about how Thabo Besta was conceived. Thabo Besta's mom was 16 years old when she conceived Thabo Besta through rape. You remember the whole story. If you don't remember the whole story, or if you did not watch the video that I did, please do check it out. I will link it somewhere here. So I, on my side, there's a lot of information that came in, obviously, rather. Before we get into is Thabo Besta's mom a deadbeat mom or not, let's just view the stories that I have received already, that I've seen. So apparently when Thabo Besta was born and all of those things, the family of Thabo Besta's father, which is the rapist, they apparently came to ask because they found out that Thabo Besta's father raped a lady and stuff like that, a young lady and stuff like that, and that lady got pregnant, obviously. And apparently the parents of Thabo Besta's father wanted to take Thabo Besta so that they can raise Thabo Besta, and Umamaka Thabo Besta, which is the mother of Thabo Besta, refused to give them the child. And apparently there was another family that came in to actually adopt Thabo Besta, and Thabo Besta's mom agreed initially that they can raise Thabo Besta, but when time goes on, she refused to give them the child, right? Remember, this child, Thabo Besta's mom, is between 16 and 17 at this point of time, obviously, because we're not sure when those things were happening, but I would assume between those two, 16 and 17 age groups. So let's start with Thabo Besta's father's side. You're telling me a woman who got raped and never received counseling. This woman just gave birth, never received postnatal counseling as well. Do you think that person has got the right mind to make any decisions? Do you think that person has got the ability and energy and emotional stability to actually deal with the rapist's family? I don't think that person is in a state at that point of time to actually deal with the rapist family. And I don't think, even if you are not in your right mind, even if you are in your right mind, you would give off your child that you conceived through rape to the family of the person who actually raped you. Do you think that person is capable of raising this child the way that this person should raise the child? A criminal, do you think this criminal is capable to raise your child accordingly? I understand Thabo's mother is not perfect, and definitely on her side, she also did the shenanigans. Obviously, we cannot say these shenanigans that she did or whatever, that Thabo Bester ended up looking like this and doing all these things. She didn't have any control. I think she would have raised Thabo Bester the best way. Thabo Bester would have always come up as this person, as the person he is right now, right? It doesn't matter how you grew up. I know on my video I said sometimes you grow up in a very nice family and all of those things, and you start being rebellious. You grow up in a family that is broken and stuff like that, and you become the best person ever in life. But we've got different takes when it comes to emotions, when it comes to trauma, when it comes to a lot of things. And so other people's brains and all of those things, we don't know what happened. And also another thing that I read about is apparently Thabo Bester, at a certain point of time after he was born, he was like almost like dead. He was not breathing. After obviously coming out, he was not breathing for a couple of seconds, and afterwards he was able to recover and breathe. So in my research and the research that I've read about and all of those things, most of the time people who actually had experienced that after they were born, they end up doing stuff like murder, like serial killers, rapists, and all of those things. I don't know if it is just a theory or whatever like that, but I've read a couple of things that were saying that. But anyway, I'm off topic now. But anyway, when I say Thabo Bester would have been Thabo Bester that we know right now, even if he was any sides from the mother or the father, I don't know. We also don't know. We don't know how he was going to end up be if he was with the father. But at that point of time, a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old doesn't want to deal with the rapist parents, right? And also on top of that, it could have been the influence from the parents, because obviously this person is still a child herself, and she was not ready to get pregnant. She was not ready to say, okay, I'm getting pregnant now. She was raped, so she wouldn't make any proper decisions to give off the child. So the family, the second one, the family came and said, okay, we're going to take the child, and the mother agreed. And the next thing, the mother refused, that no, you're not taking my child. This person is still in a space of not understanding what is going on. There's too much drama that is going on, and obviously a 16, 17 years old, she still has to go to the parents and say, you know what, this is happening. And the parents would definitely say, no, not with our grandchild and stuff like that, right? I think that's the thing. So we cannot blame Thabo Bester entirely about not giving away the child and stuff like that. And when it comes to her being a deadbeat parent, I absolutely don't know. I absolutely don't know. Was she in her right mind? You know what? There's too many questions. Was she in her right mind when she was actually getting this child? Did she have an idea in her head that, okay, I'm gonna raise this child, I'm gonna love this child? Or did she have resentment towards Thabo Bester because of how she actually conceived him? Did she ever regret keeping Thabo Bester? And all of those things should be considered when it comes to saying Thabo Bester's mom is a deadbeat mom, because obviously there's too many things, and I don't think she received proper counseling to deal with the whole things. And she looks like she has been through a lot, even though we don't see exactly her face. But when you look at the back and the side of her face, she looks like she has been through a lot. And when she speaks, she sounds like she has been through the most. So I wouldn't know if I would say she's a deadbeat mom or she's not. Maybe it's both ways. Let's say it is both ways. There's nothing else I can say. It's both ways. I said it. She is a deadbeat mother and she is not. So that's my take on this one. Please let me know on your side. Do you think Thabo Besta's mom is to be blamed for the whole thing, or for how Thabo Besta turned out to be, or is it just us reaching? Is it just us trying to find excuses for Thabo Besta's shenanigans? Please let me know down below, and I'll see you in my next upload. Peace out.